Welcome to this video. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and there's a lot, and I mean a lot of things, Deadpool 3 is going to explore.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very
From the
much.
multiverse to variants of other characters we know and love, to also multiple realities. This is a breakdown on everything you need to know before watching Deadpool 3. So how all of this is possible? How are we going to see different characters from the X-Men films, or the reintroduction of characters we don't even know or remember? The multiverse allows for storylines that we wanted to see previously. Actually, Deadpool 3 has so many cameos and multiverse building that we have to go back 20 years. Okay, so 20 years of Marvel. This possibility comes when Kevin Feige decided to explore something new, something that we have seen in the comics, the multiverse. The multiverse, as you know, is simple, multiple realities and infinite versions of characters. This is so infinite that you can be all day thinking of possibilities. Take Endgame as an example and change every decision of characters and start asking what if? What if Tony didn't die? What if Spider-Man didn't do this or that? But speaking of Endgame, it was in this film where Loki escaped with the Tesseract and arrived in the TVA. The film also is going to explore this, and the show explored how this organization protects the Sacred Timeline. But ended up being complete. This was created by a variant of King, who's the next big bad, but this can change. But we're not going to be discussing that, because what happened in Loki Season 2 is that after everything, Loki turns the TVA into a free organization in Season 2 who now protects the multiverse. So much happened that this will be a video on its own. However, we know that in the film Deadpool 3, this is going to be before the events of Loki Season 2. So this means that this is when Deadpool is brought into the TVA, even before Loki. However, we know that going from the trailer, this is before the events of Loki going from the Sacred Timeline in one of the screens. This could mean that Deadpool 3 is after Loki Season 2, however, they can change this VFX, so we do not know this. But as you know, the Sacred Timeline is all of our stories in the 616 universe.
Did yours 616.
Oh.
And this is why we see agents of the TVA in the Deadpool 3 trailer. We're also going to see the Void, a place where realities go when they're pruned. And the important this is that we're going to see multiple characters from any universe, because the Void is like this place where they can do anything they want story-wise. The important thing about this is that the multiverse is a sacred timeline for now, before the events of Loki Season 2, and then after this it becomes free. But yes, multiple realities exist and many infinite versions of the characters we know and love. This allows for events that we have seen so far, like in Doctor Strange 2, WandaVision introduced the variants of other characters, one who appeared also in Deadpool 2, who is a variant of Quicksilver, but as you know, he's a brother of Wanda. But yes, this is something you need to know if you don't remember variants. We have seen this in the MCU so far, where we see multiple versions of the same characters. Spider-Man No Way Home showed this, and most recently Across the Spider-Verse showed multiple variants. Deadpool 3 is going to explore different variants of Deadpool, including Dogpool. He's going to appear in the film, and going from the set photos, he looks adorable. And hey, maybe, just maybe, this is Lady Pool from the trailer. And this totally looks like another Wolverine. Maybe Daniel Radcliffe? Hey, we can wish. This is how we're going to see different variants of the X-Men, like Professor X, Logan, aka Wolverine. If you know, Professor X actually died in Doctor Strange 2, so this is funny that they're bringing him back as another variant.
I might see Patrick Stewart in a Deadpool Wolverine movie.
It has come up.
Recently in Captain Marvel 2, we got Beast from the original X-Men back again, so this is how everything is connecting more and more. This Wolverine in Deadpool 3 is actually another variant from the one from the original X-Men. Now Deadpool 3 is also going to explore Logan. They're going to be discussing what happened in this film. In this film, Logan dies, and a variant version of Professor X, another variant. The variant that we're gonna see in Deadpool 3 is a different one. Honestly, they can bring any character in whatever way they want and how they want, and it will make perfect sense. In the trailer, we actually see Pyrus, who's from the original X-Men films. He's part of the Brotherhood, so maybe we may see Magneto. That will be so incredible in the Void. This film is really going to explore the homage of characters from the Fox universe. This is why rumors say we may see other characters from the X-Men films like Storm, Sabretooth, he's a brother of Logan. Maybe we see Magneto himself. Hey, there's even rumors that we may see Elektra from the Fox film as well. So yes, most part of the film is going to be in the void, going from the set photos and from the trailer. Deadpool 3 is going to honor the X-Men cinematic legacy while colliding multiple Marvel universe together, in this case the X-Men. And hey, even multiple films, here's all the films that they're gonna be connecting in the MCU. So with the void and the multiverse, everything is possible. But let's recap the story. We first met Wolverine with Professor X back in 2000. Magneto battled the X-Men over a mutation machine, and Logan bonds with Rogue while stopping his brother. The brotherhood matters since Deadpool 3 may feature them like we see in the trailer. We also gonna focus on the start of the X-Men, Wolverine origins, and later his fight with his brother. We have seen the connection and history of Wolverine in movies like X-Men Origins, and Deadpool 2 shows the scene. So you got it. It's just connecting everything together into one film is incredibly awesome. Moving into Deadpool 1, where we see Wade becoming that character that we know, who got jokes for days and one hell of a mouth in on him. Dude is lethal, but man, can he run his mouth. So he meets Vanessa and they start creating a relationship until Deadpool gets cancer, which is sad, but hey, he wants to be with Vanessa. So he decides to go into this cure, into the solution for him, which pretty much turns him into an avocado, and he wants revenge for this. This is where he goes and tries to kill Ajax, and we meet other characters from the X-Men like we see here. They try to help him to do the right thing, but it's so funny how we're connecting to the X-Men Colossus, Teenage Warhead. They want to recruit Deadpool as one of the good guys, but he got no time for that as he wants to get Ajax and grab Vanessa. However, as you know, we got into the third arc of this film, where this distraction lets Ajax grab Vanessa and take her to a helicarrier. Now Deadpool needs the help of Colossus as well as Teenage Warhead to stop Ajax. Ajax also admits that there was never a cure to fix Wade's face. Probably should have lead with that information first. But anyways, Vanessa takes Wade back, skin issues and all, and there's real love. We also get a cameo from Hugh Jackman in a way, so this is connecting to that funny gag that we finally are gonna see in Deadpool 3. There's also a Ferris Bueller inspired post-credit scene where Deadpool jokes that the movie is done, but hey, as we know, there's a sequel.
But it could be anybody. Just need a big guy with a flat top.
So after years killing baddies and getting busy with his beloved Vanessa every chance he gets, Wade takes a target out on their anniversary, so no optimal for a date night. He hesitates making the hit, and hey, the dude gets away, only to track down Wade and shoot Vanessa instead. The film is about Deadpool or Wade in this spiral into a full depression tornado of epic proportions. We're talking that he decides to end it up and explode himself into pieces. But as you know, the whole mutant healing factor just leave our guys in pieces. But this is where when he dies, in a way, he gets another vision of his lost love Vanessa, telling him not to join her in the afterlife just yet. This is where Colossus thinks that Wade explosive stun is a desperate cry for help and drags him to the X-Mansion. Is where he is all chill out and he is hilarious. We also get the multiverse cameo that I was talking about of Quicksilver. So this is how it's connecting to everything, including even though Deadpool 2 was before WandaVision, how Marvel it was hinting all of this together. But the film is all about Cable going from the future to go back and kill Russell. Russell is this guy that turns into a villain when he tried to kill the guy that is doing an experiment on them. So all this movie is about Deadpool trying to stop Cable from killing him, and also we get a hilarious cameo from Juggernaut that starts tossing them around. And anyways, Russell kills Cable's family accidentally in the future. So this is how the film connects and how the future or the time machine is going to play out an important part in this film at the end, connecting to Deadpool 3. Because there's a lot of questions about how time travel works in this film, because if you go into the past, fix the future, in a way it resolves this. If you remember about Endgame, if you travel to the past, that past becomes your present, which cannot be affected. Here's Hulk talking about that.
Think about it. If you travel to the past, that past becomes your future. which can't now be changed by your new future.
So Wade jumps in front of the plasma burst that was gonna take the hit for Russell. And why? Because he slapped on a power collar first, so he finally gets Merc for good this time. We also get a lot of cameos from other characters that we're gonna see them in Deadpool. Hey, Domino is not in Deadpool 3 trailer, so that was a little bit sad, but hey, most of the characters that we meet in Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2, except the guy that had a lot of controversy with Ryan Reynolds, is not coming back, but everyone else is gonna be in Deadpool 3. But the important thing about Deadpool 2 is a time machine that Wade then used to save everyone, including Peter, including Vanessa, and how this is gonna cause big issues with the TVA. So Deadpool 2 set up this film in a really good way. The film is not connecting to the multiverse, but based on the Deadpool 2 post-credit scene, we could be dealing with alternate timelines when Wade goes back to save Vanessa and Peter. He technically created splits from the main timeline we're following, so there may now be additional Wade variants running around different realities, maybe. But time travel also connects to the wider potential of the multiverse that the MCU has leaned into. Loki introduced the idea of variant versions, but Deadpool 3 trailer, as you know, shows Wade interacting with the TVA, the organization that monitors the timeline. But that's everything that I think you need to know before watching the film. There's a lot of story and a lot of connections. And the most important thing about this is just the void. The void is essentially a wasteland where rejected timelines and variants are dumped, left to roam endlessly. It's an abyss outside the flow of time, guarded by the TVA. When the Deadpool 3 trailer showed Wade getting arrested by the TVA agent, it suggests he is gonna end up in the void at some time. Either way, Wade Wilson meeting beloved X-Men characters, portraying characters that supposedly no longer existed due to Marvel reclaiming the rights, would be an amazing collusion. The potential of Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool contrasted with heroes is huge. Given Loki established escaping the void is possible, teaming up with other powerful mutants to get back to the prime reality will kick off an epic multiverse hopping adventure. They could even face off against new threats across bizarre realities. In the end, the Void and Loki groundwork opens the door for Deadpool 3 cameos and crossover galore. Audience could finally see X-Men and Deadpool share the screen just like the comics, and Wilson's fourth wall breaking humor can lampshade the decades of fragmented Marvel film rights, leaning into the messy multiverse aftermath. But that's everything you need to know. What are your thoughts and how excited are you for Deadpool 3? My name is Christian from BM Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And there you have it, everything you need to know and be prepared for the madness that Deadpool 3 has in store. My name is Christian from BM Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.